Good evening. Welcome to my daily broadcast. My name is Barry Selby. This is Messages from the Masculine to Inspire the Feminine Heart, number 210. And by way of introduction, my name is Barry Selby. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert, helping strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. I'm also a passionate champion for the divine feminine. That came a bit rushed. I'll do it slower next time. This apparent series that I'm doing is so far 3 parts. This was not planned. Again, this is the way my talks are. They usually go the way they do. But this is my part 3 of a hint, I should say some clues, in fact some guidance about how to start the new year right. Since this is the week after Christmas, and then on Tuesday I did say Christmas is over, get on with it, which is kind of messing around with you. But I did part 1 on Tuesday, which was about the idea of doing something beyond what I'll call mind maps. I think it's called ideal scenes. And if you go back and watch that, it was number 208. That was on Tuesday, and I included a couple of samples in the comments. I posted some PDFs you could look at, or JPEGs, I think. Anyway, that gives you a starting point to build a word-based framework of what you want to create next year. And this whole point, this focus on Tuesday, yesterday, and today, all 3 of them are focused on how to start 2018 right. I may have more tomorrow. I don't know yet. This is what comes through each day. And this one takes what it is in part 1 and part 2 and amplifies it. So part 1, as a recap, was about doing ideal scenes, which are basically a vision, intention, creation method based on a mind map technology, but it's better than that. That's simply putting it. But watch the broadcast to get more information on that. That's 208. That was on Tuesday. The one yesterday, 209, was, or is, because you still watch the replay, on vision boards. And including the 2 main things people forget that make them not work, as in how to make them work. So this is a 4 or 5 step process I mentioned or shared to give you a vision board technology that will get you forward in the vision of what you want to create in your life, in relationships particularly, but in any area if you want. Tonight, or today, this is number 210, 3rd one in a row, 3rd key, and this one's called Feeling It, and I'll explain what that is in a moment. If you've never done a vision board, or an ideal scene for that matter, I think I mentioned both times, one of the key ingredients for that, great to see you too, thanks for being here, one of the key ingredients is the feeling tone of it, the energy behind it, the intention, because you can do a vision board that's very flat and blasé and have no energy for it, and it probably won't do anything for you, because it's going to be something that is just decoration. It won't have any value to you. It's the feeling tone you put into it. So I'm going to talk about this in different ways. And feeling it now, of course, if you happen to study Abraham Hicks' teachings, you know about the feeling energy and to get into the vortex and everything else. I'm not going to go there necessarily, unless spirit guides me there. But I'm going to speak to the periphery, which is about how to use feeling in your creation of what you want to have in your life. Now, I guess I'm going to go here. In the Abraham Hicks teachings, there is a reference point of a scale from negative to positive emotions to get to the vibration of what you want to create. I'm not going to speak about that. I'm speaking actually more about how to add fuel to your intentions, add fuel to your vision, add fuel to your desires for the new year, so that it gives it more momentum, more vibration, and more attraction to bring it to you. And I mentioned yesterday, by the way, so let me reframe that. To attract it to you, that's what the feminine energy is about. To get clear about where you want to go, that's the masculine energy, just to differentiate the two for those of you who are keeping score. So, tonight's broadcast is speaking of this technology of the vision board from yesterday and the ideal scene from the day before that. And this is a whole piece of work, by the way. I teach this in my online program for women to track the healthy relationship called Track the Man You Want. So this is stuff that I've already used, and it works really well for my clients. And if you want to find out more about that, you can put questions below, and I'll send the information to you right afterwards. But I'm not promoting it here. Okay, I am. But I wanted to give you some skills and tools that I know work, because there are plenty of people out there selling you snake oil. I don't sell you that stuff. I give you real deal product, real deal things that work. And this is one of the things that works. So, presuming you watched yesterday's broadcast, what's the name of the program or website? Oh, for that, it's called Attract the Man You Want. It's for the ladies. Since you did ask, I'll tell you, I wasn't going to do it otherwise, but since you asked, If you go to my website, which is barryselby.com, and you click on Attract the Man You Want in the navigation bar, it'll take you to that page where you can read all about it, and if it appeals to you, you can jump right in and start the program. It's an 8-module program, so bearing in mind I'm only giving you number 3 tonight, I'm not going to give you all the steps through the broadcast of what I do in the program, because there's some, what's we're looking for? Not patented, but certainly some refined pieces I will give you in the program that are not going to be given as a general broadcast. This is really the second part of part 2 that I did yesterday. So this is a free gift, but if you want to go deep on the 8-module program, that's where you find it. So certainly, well, I'm glad you will. So getting back on track. Thanks for the detour. I appreciate you asking, though. Yesterday's broadcast was about creating a vision board, and I mentioned in that about having positive, affirmative words and statements that would decorate and also go with the pictures you chose, which are also ideally invoking positive emotion. This is taking the idea a bit further. So once you've used your ideal scene to write down the various statements affirming what you want to create in the new year. Oh, by the way, that was called intention versus resolution. Because resolutions are like rules and must-dos. Intentions are what you evoke, the direction you want to go into. And intention sets up momentum. The intention literally, no, well, figuratively, intentions are a starter engine for your intention, for your vision, for your desires, and for where you want to go. Yeah, that sort of works. I'm playing with analogies. Anyway, so back on track. Feeling it. So you've written your intentions on your ideal scenes. You've created a vision board and mapped out everything you want to have, where you want to build it. And as I said yesterday, it's good to have your vision boards in each area of your life versus one big one for everything. It's just easy to be specific. So you have one in relationship, one on health, one on business, one on money, whatever you want to do. So on a relationship, for example, since that's my area of speciality, in there, I said, you first of all put a picture of yourself in the middle. It's a happy, smiling picture because, again, it's positive energy. Energy is important. So you then put around it pictures that evoke a positive state, and you also put in words and affirmative words that are positive as well. Watch the broadcast for all the details of it. But basically, the vision board is meant to evoke a positive feeling in you. There's a reason for that. When you're vibrating the positive feeling, as I mentioned earlier, that's in Abraham Hicks' teachings, the positive vibration and positive feelings is what opens up the vortex for you to actually manifest and track what you want. It all goes together. So the vision board yesterday, part of that is to have that positive, affirmative, energetic in that vision board to create what you want. The feeling it part, I want to play with this a little bit. Have you play with this? So you've created your vision board. Again, this is playing in the future, so you may not have done it yet. But hopefully, watch yesterday's broadcast, you will start doing it very shortly. And you've got your words from the ideal scene the day before that, which is the intention setting I talked about on Monday. Tuesday. Tuesday. On broadcast 208. So 208 and 209, those two I've talked about here in 210, in case you're tracking the episodes. The question then I ask you, and the mock-up or the idea is, if you had your ideal scene manifest, and it came true, what you pictured out in the ideal scene, and the vision happened, and the relationship you desired for that, if you're using the relationship as your model, and that person was in your life, how would you feel? I'm hoping you're going to go, oh, it's great, it's wonderful, exciting, wonderful, and all that stuff. By having a vision board manifest, that's the powerful feeling you want to have. So today's focus point, after doing that, is for you to start emulating and bringing forward in your meditations, in your contemplations, to be present to your own feelings of how it would be if it already manifested. So I'm actually taking you into the future. This is a 4D process because it's going through time. But try this on for size. How would it feel if your vision board you created for this particular thing, and that's again talking about relationship with a model, if it already happened? Sit with that one. And if you can do this for a few minutes, it's great. If you can do it for longer, even better. If you can reflect on it through the day, even better still. But tune into and keep connecting to the feeling you have inside of how it would feel, how you would feel with that vision board coming to life, to be real, to be manifested. I'm not going to go into much detail with this. I just want to be open, have you be open to this. Because the thing is, I don't want to specify too many rules and frameworks about this, because there's no real framework to put into place. It really is, how do you feel So by having yourself be in a place of feeling, again, taking the vision board and the ideal scenes from yesterday and the day before, and having those, try them on as if they already happened. And to be in the place for yourself where that has already happened, how would you feel? And then if you want to get creative, you can journal on this. But it's more about like embracing the feelings, taking it on personally, feeling into it, and actually enjoying having your vision come true. Now, for some of you that may be harder than others. Now, let me give you some components to make this a bit easier. Some of you don't necessarily see pictures in your imagination or your mind, and that's fine because we all have a different modality of how we see things. It may be more of a feeling tone, which actually is more powerful. Maybe you actually don't feel things, but you see things. It can work the other way too. The key is, can you get a sense of, and I'm going to use it generically as a sense, because it could be something you actually hear. I mean, people have different modalities of how they remember, process, and imagine things. So depending how your imagination works, if you can imagine with sight, great. If you can imagine with feeling, great. If you can imagine with sound, great. Whatever works for you, use that reference point. And then place yourself in the position as if your vision board had manifested in real life. How would your life be different if what you'd asked for came true in 2018? Now, another caveat. There's no timeline on this. It could happen on the 2nd of January, or it could happen in November 2018. The thing about this is you need to be unattached to the timeline. Because the thing about doing this mock-up feeling and taking this energy on is you're doing it in a place that is outside your timeline. Use that terminology. It's a chance for you to explore and try on this new suit of clothes, this new outfit of what it would be like to be in that position of having already happened. This could be a whole lot of fun. In fact, I invite you to have fun with this. And I really recommend, in fact, that you do this practice and to refine it as you go through. So first of all, just imagine sitting in the place, sitting there might be easier, of having this already happen. You can do it when you're sitting at a stoplight in the car, although I wouldn't do it too long because you might get cars honking horns behind you to move forward. But if you do it in your own space, quietly some other time, or if you're looking at your vision board, which you've already made from yesterday, if you already made your vision board, to have your opportunity to sit in front of it, to gaze into it, to really sense it, feel it, and then close your eyes and imagine it already happened. Imagine it's already in the past tense, it's already manifested, it's already now here. And play with the feelings of that. Initially it might be more general euphoria and joyful feelings. Then it might start getting refined into feelings of just nuanced feelings of just the pleasure and the joy of being connected. However it works. So, your homework. If you did the homework yesterday and the day before that, which I'm asking you to go back and do if you didn't do it, add this to it. This is your third step. Again, third key to rocking your 2018. Is taking your visions and intentions, and particularly your vision boards that you are creating from yesterday's homework assignment, nudge, nudge, that you try this on for size, and then you try it, wrong word, that's a bad word to use. You test it on yourself. That's such a, hang on. I have to do this because I can't read the comments on the screen. It's such a muscle that has to be trained. How do we remind ourselves to feel it? Good question, Donna. So, that's going to sound crazy? Practice. Or let me say this. Practice and also affirming. Because the thing is, it's easy for some, I did this myself, so it's easy for me in the past when I was mocking something up or visioning things where it didn't work. And I would go, see, I can't do it. And I basically put a nail in the coffin so it wouldn't work. So if it doesn't work right the first time, come back and do it a second time. If you're not sure about timing to remind yourself, as simple as this sounds, put a post-it on your mirror in your bathroom, or put an alarm on your phone, or put where your computer sits, put a note by your mouse pad. Whatever works for you as a nudge to remember to do it is what it takes. And be as blatant and as simple as you need to be. Because this is for you to have what you want. So why not stack it in your favor? Because yes, for many people, the consistency to sit down and to vision on the vision board might not be easy to come by. So I understand where you're coming from, Donna. So cheat, in a way, by setting yourself up for success, by putting notes. Again, put alarms in your phone, or reminders in your phone, or calendar events in your phone, or on piece of paper, or put post-its on the mirror, or put a post-it on the steering wheel of your car. Wherever you see it that gets your attention, that will be the trigger to say, I'll do it now. And again, Doesn't have to be a long time. If you can do it for a minute or two, that's great. If you do it for longer when you've got time to do so, do that as well. You might find if you sit down and do it for 10 minutes, 3 minutes takes 3 minutes to get present and still, and your mind gets clear. Then another 3 minutes that you work on it, and the last 4 minutes you totally drift into something else. Anything's possible. So my invitation and my encouragement is to try this on for size. To go back to key number 1 and key number 2, which were in Message from the Masculine number 208 and 209, which we did day before yesterday and yesterday. For the intention versus resolution, which is ideal scenes, and yesterday was the vision board, and then today add it in as the third piece, which is the third key. You're welcome, Donna. And isn't the third key because this is what takes it to the next level. So try and emphasize, explore this, play with this, have fun with it. You might be pleasantly surprised. And if it doesn't happen immediately, keep going. Again, there's no guarantees of when it will happen by. But I'd encourage you, if you're doing vision boards and other things, the piece that's missing for many people, this is actually probably the other piece that's missing from what people don't know how to do right. If you watch yesterday's broadcast, you know I had some comments about what people don't know about doing the vision board the right way. Is adding the juice to it by putting this energetic charge into your creation. So that, I think, is about it. This has been the theme this week, apparently coming through this whole process. So thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate being in my broadcast. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you want help in this area, please message me over social media. All my broadcasts are sitting on my website, which is barryselby.com. And you click on the video blog to watch the replays, which came from YouTube, because the YouTube channel has them there too, which is also Barry Selby. My name's everywhere. Or on my business page on Facebook. If you want help in this area, please message me over social media. Or you can go to my website and click on the contact button if you want to do it there. And I did mention the program earlier for that person who wants to ask about the program I have. If you want to help, reach out to me. I'm here to help. And try this on, please. I would love you to check it out. Give it a shot, see what happens, and then put some comments below of what happened for you. And that's it. I appreciate you being here. And if you know anybody should watch this because you feel they could really use a turbocharge to up-level their creation for the new year, I suggest you have them watch this replay. Or I should say, I invite you to suggest to them they watch this replay. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching, and please take care of yourselves. This is a challenging time of year for some people because it's the end of the year. It's a lot of giving up for some people. I'm encouraging you to step in and step up to get what you really want in 2018. 2018, by the way, if you do numerology, is an 11 year. It's 218, which is 11, which is known as mastery. Whether that's going to be demonstrating your mastery or having to learn mastery, I'm not sure. But mastery might be in your experience next year. It's certainly already coming up in mine. So with that, I wish you a pleasant evening, and I'll be back in tomorrow for another broadcast. That'll be number 211. And again, take care of yourself. This is a time of year to really put some energy into self-love, self-support, and self-care. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.